Hi guys, Sarah Leone here. So I'm going to discuss with you some recent Ipsy offers that I took that were Cosmetics, and more to add to my M brand that I just, Cosmetics is one of my favorite brands. I have two favorite brands, Cosmetics and Tarte. Now, I do have a variety of different brands throughout my collection, but I just find that and Tarte just work real well for me. But this video is just about Cosmetics. So, there's one item that I cannot stop playing with, and it is the Life Palette, and I'll discuss that more in a minute. Today in my mailbox, now let me discuss the more recent Ipsy offer. And this was last week, and at first I wasn't going to take it, as in this there are 4 cheek colors. But I simply couldn't resist, and what I am talking about is there were a few cheek palette options last Friday, and I could not resist. Whoops, that's not it. This is it. This was one of the highlight palettes. I have 2 highlight palettes from her, and so everything, my entire face is the M brand, from the mascara to the lipstick, just everything. I even dipped my eyebrow brush into into this dark brown color to do my eyebrows, because I wanted to do a complete look with all M products. So, I mean, if I did a get ready with me video, it would just take me way too long, because it takes me such a long time to do my makeup. So anyways, let me talk about the recent Ipsy offer that I took, which was last Friday, and I just got it today. And it is the Shade Play Artistic Cheek Color Palette. And it is totally different than what I have in this palette, so yay. Now, I'm kind of wishing that I would have purchased the other cheek palette options when Ipsy had the offers, but I didn't. So I think I'm good with the cheek colors. Now, you get 2 in these palettes. This beautiful, beautiful pink, and then this like brown color. So this is the Pinched by Pink. Now, what I actually did was I used this brown color to give myself a sun-kissed look. So I contoured with it. So, and then I used the pink one for my blush. And I think they are super, super pretty. They are soft, but they don't feel, they have a little more stiffness to them than the blushes in the Lifestyle palette. But nonetheless, these are very, very pigmented and just really, really beautiful. I think they're beautiful. I didn't use this brush yet. I don't use these little brushes, excuse me. The only time I would use a little brush like this is, well, I guess I could have used it when I contoured right here, or like on the side of my nose. The only thing I did with my nose was I put some highlight on the center of my nose, which was from one of the highlights palettes. So, yes, I really love the cheek palette. There is nothing that I have been disappointed from this brand. I mean, just everything I have purchased from this brand, I have been so happy with, super, super happy with. I mean, it's normal to have a brand where you find 1 or 2 items that aren't for your use, but just everything that I've purchased so far has been for my use. Now, the only thing that I don't have is any like eyeliners, which I would like to have some of those in this collection, so I could kind of have this collection finished off, you know. I can't resist. You know, I fell in love with M through Ipsy, and just anytime I see an Ipsy offer within M Cosmetics, I take it. I can't help it. I absolutely love this brand. So, I wanted to discuss another offer that was recent. It was a few weeks back, but I absolutely love this. This is the Shade Play Lip Color Mixing Palette in Mix It Up Peaches. There were a few different palette options on Ipsy, but I only purchased this one. I wish I would have purchased the other ones. Now, what you get are all of these are beautiful, they're pigmented, and they're awesome. They are fantabulous. So, what you get are this one here and this one here. They're more of a flat matte. I hope you understand what I mean. They are creamy, but they're more of a flat matte. The center and this one right here are a very creamy matte. And then this one and this one are your glosses. I've mentioned I usually don't care for lip glosses, but these lip glosses are actually creamy. And my gosh. And then you have your little section right here where you can mix your colors up. But these are just so pretty. You get these nudish, pinkish, peachy lip colors, and it's just beautiful. And I'm obsessed with this lip palette. So, the last thing I would like to share with you is the Life palette, the Day Life palette. And each section, and it came with little stickers. So it came with 4 stickers, and you can put it on one on each section, like look 1 for Girls Day Out, look 2 coffee break, look 3 weekend brunch, look 4 daydreaming. How I feel you could use this palette for a day look, for an evening look, for work. The colors in here, some of these colors in here, like these very soft colors, remind me of what I wore for my wedding. So this would be a perfect wedding palette. Now what's cool is you get 2 tools. You get your dual-ended makeup brush, and I found this gives a nice defined line for a thin, like if you want to do an eyeliner underneath your waterline, or you could use the brush for your waterline, but I put a little bit of color under here. And the section that I use for colors, now what I did was I took the center blush and I used that as a base color. I know people usually use like lighter colors like white or beiges for their base colors, but sometimes I like to have a deeper base color, and because I wanted to do an evening look, and I'm practicing for date night with my husband on Friday, so hopefully I can get how I did my makeup tonight, Friday. So what I did was I used this, and then I went into this fabulous deep like burgundy color, and I went right here and I went in my crease line and I just blended up a little. And then what I did to give myself a pop of color, now these are pigmented as all heck as it is, and that is a good thing with these, and they blend so beautifully. But when you wet your brush, my gosh, the color just becomes so much more brilliant. So what I did for pop color on my eyelids, I dipped my brush into this pink rosy shimmer, and I just patted it on my eyelid, and so beautiful. Now, I did a thin eyeliner. I did it underneath my waterline, And I went back into the super deep burgundy color and just drew a very thin line underneath my waterline. And, you know, I can't get enough of this palette. Now, what's really cool, you get a total of 8 lip colors in here. You get 4 blushes, and you get a total of 24 eyeshadows. That's a lot. The Ipsy offer, I only got this for like $20, and it came with 6 refills. It came with 1 lip color, 1 blush, and it came with 6 shadows. I looked at the retail value of this, and I think $58 is even fantabulous for this. This will last you for a while. Oh, okay, so to the other tool, and this is ingenious. This is, because this is a magnetic palette, and like I said, they came with refills. So these little holes right here, you stick the stick in there, and you pop the pans out. It's easy peasy, very easy. Hold on a minute, you guys. I want to pop these pans out. I'm kind of shaky, and I don't want to poke the product. So, it's so easy to pop the pan out, and you get a decent amount. And that's what it looks like underneath, and you just stick it back in, and it's magnetic, you know, that's awesome. But yeah, so I have not been, I mean, yeah, I've received other things since this, and of course I already have stuff in my personal collection, but since I've received this, I've not been able to leave it alone. This palette to me is just like everything, and like I said, you can create so many different looks, and I love the results. I love the results from everything that I use throughout this collection, you know. So, I mean, yeah, the color of the lipstick that I have on right now, it's called Just Fab, and it is this deep, like, burgundy color, and it's so pretty, it's so pigmented, it's not patchy, it's not streaky, it's so creamy, and that's the color that I have on my lips. Just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, so you guys, you know, if you haven't tried no, not everybody is going to love this brand. We all have our own preferences, but maybe you guys might like this brand if you haven't tried it. I'm telling you, this brand is so fantabulous, and just because I think it's fantabulous does not mean anybody else will. But I have to give credit where credit is due as far as my preferences and as far as products working for my use. And just this brand just is so amazing. And yes, I'm looking forward to adding more to this collection, and all I need is just, like I said, some eyeliners. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful night.